Alright, what's up guys, it's me. So today we got another Pokemon Top 10. Today we're going to be doing Top 5 Fairy type Pokemon, the brand new type from 6th generation. And yeah, so I counted up the votes last week, and Fairy type, or I guess like Friday or something like that, I don't know, sometime this weekend. And Fairy type won out just by like a couple votes. So yeah, that's about it. So stay tuned and watch out for my top 5 Fairy type Pokemon. And starting off the list at number 5, we have Clefable, all the way back from 1st generation. Heck yes, this is an excellent change for Clefable to gain the fairy typing. Also, it gained 95 special attack as opposed to 85 from previous generations, which is excellent. I mean, I've only used Clefable a couple times, and I've run like max HP, max defense, like Calm Mind, with like Moonblast and Flamethrower and like Moonlight and stuff like that. But I mean, I've seen it used like so many ways, like defensive, just Trick Room Sweeper. I mean, it just works like pretty much any way that you really want it to. It's just a really good Pokemon, and that's why it's here. I like its design, and the fact that it's, you know, kind of like supposedly the counterpart to Gengar also really helps it out, because I just love Gengar. But anyway, that's Clefable. Moving on. Alright, up next at number 4 we have Gardevoir. Now Gardevoir is one of my favorite Pokemon from the 3rd generation. It's just a very good looking Pokemon. It's just one of my favorite designs. I mean, it's kind of got like the flowing gown and stuff like that. I don't really know how to explain it, but just Gardevoir to me is a very good looking Pokemon. And it's also incredibly strong. But then it Mega Evolves, and it gets even stronger, which is ridiculous. Hyper Voice with Pixelate is like what, like 120 or something base, like that's before Stab or some kind of crazy shit. I don't know, it's just a ridiculously strong Pokemon. Mega Gardevoir is one of my favorite Mega Evolutions in terms of, like, you know, actual usefulness and design wise, especially shiny Mega Gardevoir, just because she looks so good. But yeah, so Gardevoir, based on pure just design and just how useful she is actually as a Pokemon, she gains the number 4 slot right here. Now, I know I've gone on record as saying I actually hate this Pokemon, but in reality, like, that's just really only facing it, you know? Like, it's a lot of cases like Klefki, Sableye, you know, shit like that. You hate facing them, but you love using them, and Azumarill is definitely one of those, because as Azumarill, or Azumarill, however you want to pronounce it, it's just an awesome Pokemon. He is so adorable, it's shiny, it's really cool. I mean, who doesn't like gold Azumarill? I need to transfer one, by the way, so yeah. And it's just a really cool Pokemon. The fairy typing added to it was just huge, because it literally like resists fucking everything. Like, it completely shuts down Hydreigon. The only thing that can hit it is like Flash Cannon and Earth Power, and those don't really do that much. I mean, the biggest problem with Azumarill before, and that's why it wasn't like OU before, is because you could just bring in something, close combat it like once, and it would just die. But not anymore, because, you know, it's just such a bulky fat ass. I mean, it's got a lot of HP, it's got okay defenses, but it's just that huge power. Aqua Jet, I mean, I still think like the Splash Plate / Life Orb / Choice Banded set is still better than Belly Drum. But, you know, it's still an incredibly strong Pokemon however you use it, and it's just like, I used Azumarill back in like 3rd generation, even when it was terrible, because, you know, I was a kid and I was an idiot, and I just thought, oh, hey, I like this cute little Pokemon. And yeah, I got it in 3rd generation too, not really in 2nd generation. But that's gonna be it for Azumarill. It's just a cute Pokemon, and it's just like I love using it. I hate facing it, but I love using it. And here we go with another Pokemon that we all hate to face, but we love to use. Fucking Togekiss. I love Togekiss. I have loved it ever since its inception, and especially since, like, my favorite champion, Cynthia, had one on her team, which is probably why I like it so much. And it's just like, it's just such a really strong Pokemon. I mean, you look at it at first and it's just like, oh, this thing looks like it's gonna be just get crushed, but then you look at its stats and it's like, holy shit, that's amazing. And then the fairy typing added to it is just awesome. It like pairs perfectly with Umbreon as well, because it like 4 times resists fighting, 4 times resists bug, and it's awesome. I love Umbreon Togekiss core. I mean, the only problem it has is, like, you know, rock types and like strong fire types and stuff like that, but still, you know, you can carry something for that. But yeah, it's just an incredibly good Pokemon, and I just love trolling with it, and it's fun to be a dick sometimes. You guys know that's true. So yeah, and that's just why I love Togekiss. I mean, it's got a really cool design, and just like it added something to the essentially useless freaking Togepi-Togetic line, and just then the fairy addition to that was just huge, and it bumped it up to OU along with Azumarill. I mean, it's just awesome. So yeah, and that's just Togekiss. Yeah. Alright, so at number 1, you guys definitely should have seen this coming, is fucking Mawile. Mawile is probably up there among one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. I cannot tell you why. I just really, really, really like Mawile. Like, every time I play through Emerald, I always try to get one. I don't know why. I mean, it's not really that great of a Pokemon, but it's just, I'm drawn to Mawile. It's just one of my favorite Pokemon. I can't really give a good explanation. It's got an excellent design, and it's just a cool Pokemon. And then it's also got in my opinion, the best looking Mega Evolution. Like, Mega Mawile was the first Mega Evolution I saw, and I legitimately liked it. Every other Mega Evolution I saw up to that point, I thought would just look dumb. And for the most part, a lot of them actually still do look dumb to me. But Mega Mawile and Mawile just look amazing. I mean, not even talking about how amazing they are, you know, competitively. I mean, we all know how good fucking Mega Mawile is, but I mean, I was one of the few that actually used normal Mawile back in 5th Gen NU, and that thing would tear shit up. Sheer Force like Iron Head and Sucker Punch and Fire Fang and all kinds of crazy shit. And then now you have probably one of the most powerful Pokemon in existence. Freaking period. I mean, Mega Mawile is one of the most powerful Pokemon, period. And it's just so cool that one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, for no reason, I legitimately cannot tell you why I like Mawile so much, but it's just so cool that one of my favorite Pokemon of all time is so damn good. And that's just why I love Mawile. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, and then it just got even better, and then it got the fairy typing. Fairy Steel is arguably the best typing in the entire game, and it's just awesome. And I love Mawile every way, design, playstyle, like in-game. I mean, everything about Mawile I love. And yeah, so that's about it. So Mega Mawile, and you know, I guess normally Mawile, number 1 fairy type Pokemon in my opinion. And there you go, my top 5 fairy type Pokemon. Be sure to you know, leave in the comments what your favorite fairy type Pokemon is. Call me an idiot, think my list is stupid because I don't even have any 6th generation Pokemon on it, but honestly I don't really like any of the 6th generation Pokemon more than these, because I don't know, Klefki is alright, Xerneas obviously is pretty cool, but you know, it's just like, I like all these older Pokemon better, and then the fact that they gained fairy typing, which is cool. But yeah, so there we go. Choices for next week are going to be, again, top 5 baby Pokemon and top 5 dragon type Pokemon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know which one you want to see next week. Top 5 baby Pokemon or top 5 dragon type Pokemon. Without further ado, I think that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Like, comment, sub, all that good shit. I love you all, and deuces.